Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Tresses, Dresses, and Hot Messes. We have a very special episode today. I'm joined with Cathy Berger, fashionista and entrepreneur, and we're here today to talk about her company and about fashion. So, first, Cathy, welcome to the show.
Thank you, Jerry Ann. It's a pleasure to be here.
Thanks for coming. Why don't you start by telling us a little bit about yourself and about the Fashion Society?
I'd love to. I started Fashion Society back in 2008 after wanting to start this company for about 12 years. My idea actually came into existence in 1996, but I had to put it on the back burner for a while, get a career in finance going, get some money behind me so that I could start the company and do it right. So in 2008, I decided it's time to have a way for regular, everyday women to have a choice about how they can dress better beyond the monthly magazines that most of us get that do attempt to show us how to dress well and how to change some habits and get a fresh update. But as most of us know who are addicted to these magazines, they don't really change us. They give us some inspiration, but actually they don't talk right to you. They talk to, obviously, the general public, and it's tough for anybody to really get some significant, personalized advice. Of course, there are the style shows, and I love them. There are some great ones on TV, and they work great for the person who's getting styled. However, the viewer is different, her size is different, her taste is different, her budget is different, and she can't adapt what happened to the lucky girl on TV to what she wants to do for her own personal needs. So I started this company back in 2008, right before the economy tanked. How's that for timing? And I wanted to get some of the best fashion educators from New York City that I met from going to Parsons and FIT to teach women, hey, you know what? You have a certain body type. You should dress for it. You have certain natural colors. You should really buy colors that really suit you. Or you really want to look a little slimmer? Well, there's body garments that work, and there's slimmers that are going to fall apart after you wash them a couple of times. So we had these 12 seminars, and we put them together, and we offered them in New York City at some really great places. We found this really nice boutique called Martier on the east side, and they offered us space. It was a great place for the ladies to shop after the seminar. We had some fabulous teachers. Just a few of them are here. Some of the best in New York City.
That's great.
And that's how the company started.
That's really interesting. And I like how you talk about, putting your personal touch behind it because, like you said, sometimes it's not always relatable with the TV shows and the fashion magazines and, you're like, oh, sure, I could look like that. But when you have somebody like you and your company who, really works with you on a personal level and shows you how to dress and shop for you, I think
it makes such
really
a difference.
Important.
It makes such a difference because you are different than everybody else out there. Your taste, what you like, your style, what you are going for, what you're looking to be every single day is different than even what you might want to look like on a weekend. So.
Yeah. And so I know that you do a lot of events through Fashion Society, like some of the ones you just mentioned. So do you have any upcoming events that maybe our audience or we can join you at?
Sure. The company has evolved. We don't just do events specifically for women anymore. We do business events now that are for men and women. We call them the Image of Success Networking Series. So it's a sort of upscale networking event where you don't just go just to schmooze and eat. You go to learn. My goal is I want people to leave the event a little bit smarter than they walked in. So I've always been about education, just like with these fashion seminars, but now I've broadened it to men and women, and I provide usually some type of business presentation and occasionally an image or fashion presentation as well.
That's great, because you can get, you know, your networking in and also get some great tips, which
Right.
I'm sure you have a lot of. So while we're on that topic, do you have any tips that you could share for us, whether professional or just, you know, everyday fashion tips or dressing tips or...
Well, since your show is called Tresses, and Messes, I find that I get myself into a mess when I'm struggling to get out of the house and be on time somewhere.
Yeah, that can be a struggle.
And it takes, you know, a little bit of preparation to get out of the house the way that I want to look for that particular meeting, that particular event, that particular social occasion.
Right.
So to avoid the mess that ends up on my bed or in my closet because I've torn everything apart and I don't know what to wear and my hair's not looking right and all that kind of thing, I try to take a weekend, a Saturday or Sunday, preferably a rainy one, and I do what I call play with my clothes. Yeah. I take out all the great new things that I've recently bought because I am a shopaholic and my name is Cathy. I take out my newly acquired treasures. I throw them on my bed or on a rack, and I match them up. And I plan them out. So like on a day like today, where I have to be interviewed by you, I have some things that are already together, and I organize them.
That is a good tip.
I'm a little bit of a type A.
That's good though, because my closet is very unorganized, and it's so cluttered that I have to like pry the clothes apart pretty much to find anything.
So let me ask you something. Do you find that once in a while you're out and you're feeling very comfortable about what you have on, you might be getting compliments, or at the very least you're like, I look good today. I feel really good with what I'm wearing. I'm going to conquer this day. I'm conquering where I'm going to. I can't wait to get there. I hope I bump into you know who I've always been wanting to bump into, because today's the day I'm rocking my look. I feel amazing.
Right.
Okay. So those kind of days when you get home and you're so happy that you wore what you wore and the day went the way it did, I'm just going to give you something that I put together, and it helps me remember that I want to keep that outfit for next time when I need a very polished look, and I don't want to remember because I have too much on my mind. I can't remember that. But if I make a little note about it, I can go to it in a crunch, and this way I can get out of the house on time. I know that I put that outfit back together the way I liked it, and it's sitting there ready to go. So I made up these things years ago, and they're called outfit coders.
Wow, that's pretty cool.
And what I did was I put together a list of the most important things that go into an outfit that you might want to remember. And I let you have a little option here to circle. What am I going to this for? Is it for work? Is it for daytime? Is it for nighttime? So you circle what you need it for, and you just itemize what went into that outfit.
That's a great idea.
Every specific thing. And there's 4 of them. And if you want to hang it, there's a little hook. And if you want to just tuck it in the drawer, it comes in this little organza bag. And then you could stick it in the drawer, and you could say, oh my God, it's Monday morning and I overslept and I have to be somewhere. What do I wear? Oh my God.
I do that a lot, actually.
Okay, so now you'll have 4 things. If you fill this out, you'll have
That's great.
4 favorite outfits.
I'm going to fill out my coding cards then, because I like this top, what I'm wearing today with the earrings and everything.
And the more things that you add to this, the more together your outfit is. So you're going to remember, you know what? I want to wear these earrings with it. You
Yep.
know what? I want those shoes. I'm going to carry that bag. And if it's coat time, that coat goes over it.
Right. That's great.
Out the door.
That's a really great idea. If you guys want, I'll take a picture of this and put it on our Facebook page, and you can make up your own. And just a reminder, our Facebook page is facebook.com/Tresses, Dresses, Hot Messes. And so, Cathy.
Wait, I'll tell you what. If the viewers like your page and email me, I will send them one. This can go right in an envelope.
So if you want one of your own outfit coder packets, just let us know on our Facebook page, and we'll get one to you so you can remember all your favorite outfits. So is there anything else that you would like to leave us with regarding our fashion choices or anything else you've got coming up?
On September 19th, the Image of Success Networking Series is debuting its 3rd season at Antoinette's in East Hills. Fabulous restaurant right on Glen Cove Road, exit 39, East Hills, just about a half a mile north of the LIE. And we have 2 fabulous speakers. We're supporting the Ovarian Cancer Center.
That's great.
And it should be a very nice evening, 6 to 8.
And who are the speakers going to be?
6 to 8 o'clock, September 19th, Thursday.
And who's going to be joining you for the speakers?
We have Josh Fatula, and we have Mark Miller.
That's great.
Yeah, very interesting men. 2 different perspectives on business.
Right.
And how to plan your wealth and how to think about what you design your business to be like.
That's great. So if you guys want to be there, check out Cathy's site. What's your website? It's
fashionsociety.com, SOCIETE, like the French spell it. Or you can also go to Business Society also. Society's going to end with an E.
Great. Well, thank you, everyone, for joining us today, and thank you so much, Cathy, for being here.
It's fun. My pleasure.
Hopefully we can have you back on the show. And for today's episode and next week, don't forget to check us out on thedailyblue.com and like us on Facebook at facebook.com/Tresses, Dresses, Hot Messes. Have a good week.